All right. So today was a very emotional day for me. I was going to reinvest in Genesis mining, um, and essentially they stopped offering the ability to upgrade or create new accounts in Genesis mining. So let's take a look at it here. So I had 1.5 terahashes. Yeah, this is pulling in a couple dollars a day, right? Nothing serious. So I was gonna double it, go to 3.0. I went today to go buy some hash power, and the slider for Bitcoin is gone. And I'm like, what? Is this a glitch? And I'm hitting refresh. I hit up their Twitter, and their Twitter's like, oh yeah, we ran out of contracts. And I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? It's just gonna sit here at this $2 a day, and that money is locked in there. So I was thinking, like, crap, this is the beginning of the end. I don't know what I'm going to do. Whatever, I lost my money. I did a little research, found that they've done this twice before. Essentially, what it is they don't have enough miners to fill the need. So if somebody says they want another terabyte, well, they don't have any more terahashes. So they have to build more or they have to build a bigger farm. And until they do that, they can't open that back up again for other people. So it seems like a reasonable problem to actually have. So I'm not too stressed out about it. But I'm not done with learning about this stuff, and I want to learn more, and I can't do anything else with Genesis mining anymore. Because I do not want to do Ether. I don't think that the price... I don't know, I haven't done any research on Ether, so I know nothing about it, and whatever. Monero... I do about 500 hashes per second out of my house. And that's $416.50 through them when I can just do it out of my house. So I'm not really interested in putting in any money into Monero, and it's only a 2-year contract. Because Monero just doesn't pull that much money when it comes down to it. Let's see here. We can... calculator... So right now, obviously this computer is one of the computers that does it. Without that, I go down to 366. But if we go to CryptoNote here and we do... No. CryptoNote. There we go. Change this to hashes. We do 500. You are pulling, in US dollars, about 5 cents an hour, which is $1.37 a day. Which, for 500 bucks, what was it? It was, yeah, 416. Yeah, I don't know if it's that worth it. You know, almost $10. Well, $9.50 a week. So I'm not into anything else. Bitcoin is definitely the most profitable for cloud mining in Genesis. So I'd heard of a couple other ones. There's Hashing 24. However, Hashing 24 has also run out of contracts. I think this was a while ago, not recent. But there's also Hashflare. So I decided, I had an account already. I hadn't used it yet. I was still kind of, learning about it. But I was like, screw it. I'm going to take the money that I was putting into Genesis, and I'm going to put it into these guys because they're, as of right now, they are good to go. So the only thing is, I made my payment. I made this payment, and it doesn't say it's recognized yet. So we're just gonna have to wait. I've heard it can take a few hours. But I put in 180 bucks. These other ones, I didn't know what I was doing, so you can ignore those. Only the top one is what I did. So that's 1.5 terahash, which is the same as what I have at Genesis Mining. So we'll see what that gets me in the same amount of time. Maybe these guys will, yield better than Genesis Mining. It doesn't give you any reports or anything. But, so yeah. So I put some money into these guys. I've also been reading a lot about this BitConnect. BitConnect looked scary as funk. I did a lot of watching of videos, a lot of reading. After a while, I started to feel more and more comfortable with the concepts and what it was doing. So essentially, you give them money, they play the stock market with a bot, not the stock market, the Bitcoin trading, with a robot, and then they give you essentially around 1% a day interest back immediately. So I put in a couple $100, see how it goes. So I should get around $2 a day going forward. They have this little thing here. It shows what the interest payments were. So these are all kind of low: 66, 76, 62. Here's 1%, 86. So it's an average. Here's 142. So it's definitely an average. But they have this little calculator here. If I put in $200, the average for the past 30 days is 1.12, and my term was 299 days. That means that I'm going to make 669.76 profit if I do not reinvest. If I do reinvest, I will make a lot more. So, I'm going to make videos about this as well. We'll see how it goes. I'm still doing the Minergate thing, chugging away. I got eight workers going. Yeah, they're not pulling a whole lot. We got $9 US, 10, almost $11 total. But they're chugging. I like that they're working, and I don't have to put time and attention into them. But I'm still upset at you, Cloud Genesis Mining. I want you back. I don't know why. You have like the least amount of features and you have like the least amount of information, but for some reason I want to keep using you. Something about Iceland, man. I really like Iceland. But we'll see. Hopefully all of this will pan out at some point in time and start generating some chug. But until then, do me a favor. Click on the links. If you don't have any of these accounts, there's a bunch of links in the description. Click on those links and sign up for the accounts because it helps me. And you'll learn from these videos as well. I guess that's about it, but I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Aida.